All right, if it's Saturday, it must be another Grillin with RVH episode. On this episode, it's something I don't do very often, a pre-seasoned, pre-bought, pre-spatchcocked, if you will, chicken. I was at HEB the other day looking for some steaks. I'm going to do steaks tomorrow on Sunday, and I happened to run across this spatchcocked chicken behind me, already seasoned, already with the backbone removed. If you don't know what spatchcock is, basically it's where you cut the backbone out. Some people call it butterfly. You butterfly it, you sit it on the smoker or the grill, and you cook it that way. So I've done them before where I did my own spatchcock, my own cutting the backbone out. But in this case, I bought it pre-seasoned, pre-bought, added a little bit more seasoning, some teriyaki flavor to it. But I'm going to take it, put it on the smoker, the old Masterbuilt 1050 here. We're going to smoke it at 225 right now over some cherry wood. Got some cherry wood chunks here. Going to smoke it over some cherry wood till it gets to an internal of probably about 150. And then I'm going to take it off for a second. I'm going to crank the heat to about 400 and try to get that skin crispy on it, and we'll see what happens. Never done it a whole chicken quite that way before. I usually just take it all the way through. So do a slow cook at 225, slow and low, 225 till it gets to about 150 internal. Crank it to about 400, and then when that IT gets to about 165, 170, I'm going to pull it off, let it sit for a minute, cut it up and eat it. So we'll put it on the smoker, we'll go back inside, and we'll enjoy the Saturday. You already see the smoke coming out from the cherry wood chunks down there in the hopper. Go ahead, just slap that on there like that. And we are going to go get a pan, and I'll show you just a minute, give you a shot of that. We're going to go get a pan and stick it down underneath that. Got it on the second rack of the Masterbuilt. We'll get a pan here just to kind of keep the slop and stuff that comes off that chicken off the grates and off the manifold. So enjoy. Right. We're almost 2 hours in. Smoke's rolling real nice with that cherry wood. It's about 100, sitting at about 110 or 115 is the chicken. Again, we want about 150 or 155. So we can then crank the heat, try to crisp the skin. So we'll come back, show you here in a little while how it's doing. Stay tuned. Oh, I forgot to say before, if you like what you see, if you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for notifications, and subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, like and follow. Comment if you want to. We do read them. Thanks. Excuse me, and here, that I have now turned this up to 450. It's about 150, 152 internal, so I cranked the smoker to 450, and you can hear it sizzling away. You can hear it getting that reverse sear. It's not really a reverse sear. It's chicken, not steak, but cranked it up trying to get that skin crispy. Let's take a look inside. See a little bit of flame down there. You can see it. You can see the juices that are baking in the pan. You can see I flipped it over to get a good sear on the skin, or a good crispy skin on it. So it's looking real good. We're going to give it a couple more minutes, get it to about 165, 170, and then take it off and let it rest. So I flipped the chicken over, get the bottom side a little seared up, a little crispy. Looking real good. You can see that it looks really, really good. And this Masterbuilt, man, I'm going to tell you, it goes from 225 to 450 in probably a minute and a half, maybe. Got there quickly. So yeah, a few more minutes, we'll be ready to go. We'll take it off, let it rest. So as you can see, it's about done. We're going to go ahead and get the pan, put them in the pan. Easy for me to say. We're going to take it, put it in the pan, cover it up, take it inside, let it rest for a little while before we cut it up and eat it. Watch this. Let me move the camera so you can get a good shot of it right there. Take a little foil out of here. Oh, that's really tender. Yeah, oh yeah, it's gonna be good, man. Get a little foil out here. completely sealed. All right, let's haul this bad boy in there. We'll let it rest.